Okay, just wanted to show everyone I did some paint jobs to some bars here. The one on the right here, this is the 32 I bought from Myrtle Creek Saw Shop. It's a Husqvarna Power Match Plus, just a standard bar, 32 inch, 105 drivers, 3/8 pick, 63 gauge. I went and painted tip black. I've seen this a lot in the Pacific Northwest here. A lot of cutters, they'll paint them, and kind of just the regular thing you have is, you have the black tip with the gray body. I like them. I like my stuff to look good. I just have, see, it's gloss, everything, you can tell by the reflection in it, but it's gloss black and then gloss gray, and just I just clean them up and paint the tips on them's a booger, because if they're on there, then you gotta like tape all this up. You have to, when I painted the tip, I had to tape all of this up and all of this, and when I painted the bar, I had to tape all this part on the tip up and everything. And it's nice when you can just pull the tip out, spray paint the tip, spray paint the bar. Got the rails on it too, and I dressed the rails before and cleaned them up. And then the only thing is, when you do it on your oil hole, just scrape out your oil hole there a little bit, and then, or the grease hole, sorry, for the tip. And then oil holes, you can't ever really just check those and make sure they're not all plugged with paint. And then this one here, this one will go on the 372 when I get it running. This one here is this is a true Windsor speed tip. This isn't Carlton. This is a actual Windsor, when Windsor is still making their speed tips, so it's an older bar. It's a 32 inch, 105 drivers, 3/8 pick, 63 gauge. It's the still mount. You can see down there the one for the 372 Husqvarna. You see the still a little bit bigger. This one I thought about. I dressed the rails on. It's still got a lot of life left in it. About as little bit less than this one. This one wasn't used too much. This one was used more. It's got a brand new tip in it. I got to get some rivets. That's the only thing I didn't have, and I have some rivets coming. I ordered today, and I'll tell about that in a couple minutes. But this one here, I was trying to decide. I didn't really want to do the original Windsor speed tips had the black tip, gray bar, and then they had the red Windsor logo on it here. So I just decided to go gloss black on the bar and then the red tip. And I'll tell you what, I really like that. I mean, that'll look good on like a 372 or something like that. That'll look really good. I really like the way that turned out. I thought about I'm thinking about, I got some more over there, that still one maybe. I'm thinking about doing maybe doing a red bar and then a black tip, and then I'm thinking about maybe trying to do an orange or something like that, maybe doing a black bar, orange tip, and then I don't know, really green or blue or anything like that. They're not my favorite. Maybe a darker color of green. I might try that and see. But I really like this red tip on it. That makes it look real good. You can see it good. And then the black tip, I do like it. It kind of is the stand, it's how all the fallers and everything out here had everything. I got a little ding there, actually. I might touch that up. And yeah, I mean, that's how the fallers have everything out. But I've got tips coming, or let's see, I've got 236s over here, and that still bar on front. I got a brand new tip coming for it, and it's a black tip. And I think that one I'm gonna go. I think I might do red and black for that again. I don't know. I might do red bar, black tip, or do just the regular red tip and black bar. But I got a brand new bar coming tip coming for that. Put it in, dress the rails up, clean it up, strip all the paint off, get down to bare metal. And then behind that, I have a Oregon 36 inch. It's still mount, but it's 3/8 pick, 63 gauge. I think that one's 115 drivers. I don't have any chains currently for that. I'm going to get a chain here or make one or something. But that one, I think I might just do the black tip and gray bar. And that one's rusted pretty good. And but that tip, the tip in it's about brand new, but it is completely rusted, shut. All the bearings are shot in it. So what I'm going to do is I had about 3 20-inch bars when I moved back here from the East Coast. I had a bunch. Anyways, I need 2 for sure just to have. The third one though down there has a brand new Oregon tip in it, so I'm just going to pop the rivet out, and I got some new rivets coming, and I'm just going to re-rivet it in that 36 over there. And then I've got the new steel tip. It'll come with rivets, and then I've got 12 rivets coming for the speed tip. Just have a bunch of extra, and then I got a bag of 25 of the Oregon single rivets coming. And but yeah, I'm gonna go and just figured I'd show you that. And then I've got, you can see that Carlton one there. That's my 28. I think I'm going to leave that for now. It's still got pretty much a complete paint job on it. I'll probably repaint that at some point. And then that one in the blue case, that is a Oregon 32-inch. It's a Husky mount. That came off a 575 that got run over by a shovel, and it bent the back of it. I might try to get it rebent someday. I don't know. For now, it's just sitting there. And then back over here, if you watched the other video about my updates, I got 2 36-inch Oregon bars. They're all steel mount. And then I got, let's see, 5 still Roll-O-Matic ESs. I got 5 of those. Those are all steel mount 32s. And then I got the one Windsor in the bunch of them. But, yeah, they're good bars. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have my 32. That's the Husqvarna. And then I'm going to have the speed tip, and then I'm going to have that one other still 32, and then have that 136. The 36 I won't use that much, just it'll be more for kind of show than anything, you know, just showing that a modded 372 will pull a 36, and even though everyone knows, but just kind of for the heck of it, since I got them for free. And then another thing I was going to show people my dual port muffler. There's not a whole lot of videos showing people about this on YouTube. There's pictures, but I figured I'd make a video. So this is, I just painted this muffler. It's off of the 372. It's got the stock port on top, and then it has the 288 XP deflector for the second port. It's running fire screens in both of them. I need to go and actually, before I put this back on, clean the fire screens in it. 288, to do this, take a Dremel tool, put the 288 deflector on there, trace it out, cut this out with a Dremel tool, nice and square, draw it out, measure it with a ruler, get it nice and straight. Take a little punch once you get it lined up and get the hole cut out. Take a little punch 2 little holes, just enough to get these sheet metal screws. These are just sheet metal screws. Screw those in the muffler, put your fire screen on if you're going to run it. I run it just for the heck. I'll probably take it out this winter when it gets to raining. And there's your muffler. The only thing I did wrong on this one is this muffler's bent in some. You see kind of on the top it's bent in, front's bent in. It's got some little, that little dent right there was when I was putting in the helicoil on right here. I screwed in too far, or put the tap in too far, and it dented that. And then the front's dented, and I was gonna buy a new muffler, but it was, I didn't want to spend the money for it. I got a little ding there in it too. I'm gonna paint that up. But anyways, what I did kind of wrong with this, and I'll change it next time, is with this muffler being dented in, I should have, it would have been nice and square. If you can see the top here, it's kind of, I had to bend this around, because if not, I had a pretty good opening, and I didn't want a big opening. I wanted it coming out the port, and so I should have gone, and it's about as far back as you want it to go, but I should have brought it down some more, is what I should have done, because if you go and set it in the saw here. So you set it in the saw. You don't want too low because it'll hit the edge over here, but it could go lower. The only thing nice about having it like this is you can get a screwdriver on it to the screw. You don't have to take the muffler off. If it's a little bit lower, you won't be able to get to it, but oh well. And if I get a new muffler, I'll change that. But that's my muffler mod. The top port, the only thing wrong with this is I stripped the screw out on the fire screen, and I need to just take it out, cut it down a little bit more with a Dremel tool and disc, and get it out, clean it. One thing you can do with these is these are spot welded into place. You can grind the spot welds off and pull this off and put a 288 on the top too. And I thought about doing that maybe on my next muffler that I get if I ever get a new one for this. I'll go and put 288, have two of them, get rid of the stock one, because you can see, I mean, there's the stock port and there's a 288. The 288 has a lot more clearance in it. And so I'd like to do two 288 ports on it. I think it'd run a little bit better. But this thing, you know, is bone. There's nothing that you can see the sheet metal screws in it right there. And where's the other one? Right there. You can see the fire screen in it right there. And just cut the port out of it. There's a fire screen on top. You can go in and widen that hole a little bit on top. You can see there. You can, if you cut this top port off, you can widen that out. Or if you're putting the 288, you can just cut a whole new section out of it. But no, that's mine. And like I said, I just painted it, and it's still plenty good for what I run on it. And then you can see the unlimited coil here. Just the black unlimited coil. Bailey's has them. I think I paid $29 for that, $30 for it. Just an unlimited coil on it. Works, you know, just doesn't have limiters in it is all. And you can always tell the Outlaw parts because they're black. You know, you get the black unlimited coil, and then a lot of the time, you know, your mufflers will be black, so they're called the, you know, they're the black Outlaw parts. And then I'm waiting on parts for this still, and they're supposed to, or I'm not waiting on parts, but I'm waiting on tools and waiting on the crankcase splitter and the flywheel knocker and then the intake boot. And they're supposed to ship tomorrow, which Friday I'm going to be going over to Eastern Oregon for the weekend. Won't be back till Sunday, so it'll probably be Monday before I get anything rigged up on this. And I'm just going to split the case and this, pull the crankshaft out, clean this all, and then probably on this is a XPW here, either this, see, this is the one that was scored bad on this side. I think the XPW underneath that's the one I'm going to pull the case out, or pull the crank out of, and throw it in here. I think they fit. I'm not for sure, you know. If not, just tear the 365 apart. But yeah, that's what I've been just want to show you my bars. And like I said, I like that black and red bar. And then another thing, found this. This is it's a gas tank holder, and it's got a piece of Velcro that runs through it. I just have it off. The Velcro is rotted out, but I painted it, and everything is painted a glossy black. But your mini piggy or whatever, this is a Spencer one here I got, just sits in there perfect. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is go and it's got some holes drilled in the bottom. I think I'm going to bolt it to the front of my 200 because it's got the rack, and that's what I haul my saws in, and it's mine too. I'm going to bolt that on the front, and then I can carry my gas, and I don't have to carry that in the box anymore on it, and everything. But yeah, I just figured I'd show that. That's kind of a neat thing there, and reorganize my stuff. I got 32s on the left, the chains, 28. I got 4 32s right there, chains. Then I got a 28 That's the one that goes on 28. I got a brand new one that's in the box still. Then I got two 20s right there for just kind of messing around with the 20-inch bars. And 3 brand new gallons of bar oil, partial saw gas, jugs for, I like the jugs sometimes, and 455 and cardboard, tires, and all that crap, and 7.2 sprocket, adapter, tape, that newspapers for the Husqvarna 40, spare chain for it, a couple files, gloves, bars, pink ribbon, stump vise, bug eyes, chaps, choker, strap, shackles, hooks, all kinds of crap. But no, I just wanted to, like I said, show you those bars, and that was the main thing for this. And I like that. Those look real good. Those will look good when I get everything put back together on the 372. I'll get a good video of it. They'll look real good. But thanks for watching.